Hi everyone, it's me Dinda, and today I would like to talk about a very important topic, early childhood education accessibility. Early childhood education, or ECE, refers to the learning that takes place for children from birth to around 8 years old, and this period is often called the golden age because it is the most critical stage for brain development, emotional growth, and building the foundation for lifelong learning. Why early childhood education is so important? So many studies have shown that children who receive quality early education are more likely to succeed in school, develop social skills, and have better emotional well-being. And early education helps students learn basic literacy and numeracy, and it also teaches them important life skills such as cooperation, solve problems, and self-control. For example, a child who attends preschool not only learns how to count or recognize letters, but also learns how to share toys, or wait for their turn, or express their feeling in a healthy way. These skills are essential for their success in later stages of life. The problem is accessibility. Unfortunately, not all children have the same opportunity to access early childhood education. Accessibility means more than just having schools available. It also means that students can reach these schools easily, that the cost is affordable, that the teachers are qualified, and that the facilities are safe and supportive. In many countries, especially in rural or low-income areas, there are still barriers that prevent children from joining early education programs. Let me give you some examples. First, geographical barriers. In rural villages, the nearest early education center can be very far away. Parents may have to travel long distances, which is not always possible. Second, financial barriers. Some families cannot afford tuition fees, uniforms, or learning materials even if the school is nearby. Third, quality issues. In some places, there are early education centers, but they lack trained teachers, proper learning materials, or safe buildings. And the last is cultural barriers. In certain communities, there is still a belief that formal education isn't important for young children, especially for girls. Consequences of inaccessibility is when children miss out on early education, they can face challenges later in life. They may struggle to keep up in primary school, have lower self-confidence, and find it harder to adapt socially. This disadvantage can follow them into adulthood, affecting their job opportunities and overall quality of life. Improving accessibility to early childhood education requires effort from multiple sides. First is government support. Government can provide free or subsidies early childhood education programs, especially in underserved areas. They can also invest in training more early childhood teachers. Second is community involvement. Communities can create local learning centers even in small spaces and encourage parents to send their children. The third is public awareness. Campaigns can be done to educate parents about the importance of early childhood education. And the last is partnership. Collaboration between government, NGOs, and private sectors can help with facilities, provide learning materials, and train teachers. For instance, in some parts of Indonesia, mobile libraries and traveling teachers bring early learning activities to children in remote areas. They bring storybooks, educational games, and even simple teaching tools. This kind of creative shows that accessibility isn't only about building big schools, but also about bringing education closer to the children.
A few moments later.
So guys, to conclude, early childhood education accessibility isn't only about educational issue, but it is also a matter of social justice. Every child, regardless of where they are born or their family's income, deserves the chance to learn, grow, and reach their potential. By improving accessibility, we aren't only helping individual children, but also building a stronger, more educated society for the future. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this talk can inspire all of us to think about how we can contribute to making early childhood education accessible for every child. So the last I say, bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone! Thank you, Elmar! Boom!